A very good evening to you. Welcome to Obinna Show Live. It's been a busy weekend. Johnny Walker alitembea vizuri. Nikasikia Tiwa alikuwa savage, Nyashinski akarepresent, na Fally alikuja hivi. Kuna watu wakarealize they were in those relationships by themselves. How do you go with your madam to Fally Pupa concert? Na unamweka pale mbele. Na umejua venye kiuno ya Fally inafanya mambo. Surely. Na wewe kiuno yako imekwama kama ekonomi ya Kenya. Bro, there's some things don't risk, but it's fine. I hope you had fun. So welcome to tonight. Tonight we have a heavy show for you. Triple injection. The first guest is a lady who is a singer, songer, songstress. She's also a psychologist. We're going to be talking about that in a short while. And she now has a brand new book. Yeah, trust me, I didn't see this coming. We're going to talk about that in a short while because I'm being told it's more geared towards boy child and sana wasanii pia, watu wenye kwa industry, the people with a lot of pressure. We'll be talking about that in a while. Next we have a TikTok sensation, Tom Daktari, with his quotes. Ukipata picha wewe piga. So we'll also be talking about that in a short while. And of course, the third one is a porn star. We're gonna be talking to Brian Chira as well. I know, guys, come on, man, breathe. Okay, we good? Yeah, come on, I'm a comedian, man. You guys, you don't know jokes. No, but this, I'm not joking. But we're going to be talking about that in a short while. But for now, this first episode, the one and only Vivian. Kenya. Sasa.
Fiti sana.
Kofiti.
Niko poa. I'm happy to be here. And I hear the show is hot.
Yes.
Iko na mpaka porn star. So if I'm in that line as a psychologist, and as a singer, I think I'm in the right place.
Yeah, we'll need you in the end.
Yes.
Because the...
Babu.
You came at the right time.
I think so.
Yes, because our last guest actually needs you. You need to talk to him.
Yeah.
But for this show, let's talk about you.
Yes.
How have you been?
I'm well.
You're good?
Yes, I'm good. Nice to see you. You look the same-ish. I think Obinna, I've known you for like 9 years.
That's not a compliment. That's a diss. Come on. And you look the same-ish. Come on. Look at me.
Better.
No, look at me
I
again.
have not finised my statement.
Okay.
Same-ish, but better.
I know.
Ish, kinda. You know.
Watch unaribu. Yeah, just leave it. Give me my flowers. You look too much spoiled, but you look good. Some you look good.
You look good.
Yeah, say una mutu, una wasiwasi.
Bas.
Yeah, some you look good.
Full stop.
You mean it? You look good.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you.
By this, sijakutana na umechapa.
For
real, I'm always like, okay.
Thank you, Jesus.
Since I've known you, I wanted to ask you.
Right.
Umeweka braids.
Nishawai.
What happened?
Sijakuona
na nywele ndefu.
We didn't get along, so I chose to stick with it. But it looks good, isn't it?
No, it looks good. Right. And most shorties wanakuwa na hii color na nywele fupi wanakuwa na
Nini? Problem is I can't be sold, but
if you don't get it,
forget it.
Yeah, but it's true. Most ladies with short hair, nini wanakuanga, you know. But anyway,
keeping it light.
Yeah.
We keep it light and fresh.
Keep it light and fresh.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show.
Thank
Juicy
you.
Mona, your daughter has really grown.
Oh yeah.
Amazing job.
Yeah.
I thought it was your sister.
No, my daughter.
13. Na tayari mnachana height.
Yeah, you know girls blossom. So she's grown.
Kwani you're not a girl?
I'm a girl, but I'm an older girl. Mature. Let me use the word mature.
So umefika mwisho.
I'm just beginning.
To grow.
To blossom.
Height. What's a blossom?
Kuna wiri.
No, kuna wiri ni sawa. Tunaongea. Because your daughter sana tushana na wewe. Do you see her going higher?
She's definitely going to be taller than me.
Ajaanza baringo mingi. Mom, you know.
Ako nayo, but she's allowed. She's 13. I don't expect her to behave like she's 40. Of course, she has to have mood swings, or this or that. But she's amazing.
What should I look out for? I have 3 girls loading. One is 6, 2 are 10. One is turning 11 very soon.
No, when they took maombi.
Oh man, what encouragement! I thought you were psychologist.
Here's the thing.
Here's
the thing. We need to let our children show us who they are. So we need to create room for them to be. So that they unajua heri ujue who you're dealing with.
I know who I'm dealing with. 3 girls.
You think you know? She's developing. So who she is now, in a month, in 2 months, in a year, anaendelea kigrow. You're not even the same man you were 2 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so of course you can imagine for her as a child.
Why are you scaring me?
I'm just equipping you.
No, but you're supposed to tell me, no, be happy, you know, nini. Wewe vitu unaniambia zote niko tu zile za okay.
As a therapist, I have to serve you the truth.
Wait.
But pole pole, I'm with you in this journey.
Mdogo.
Pole pole, take back your power. You have the power.
I have the power.
Yeah, God designed you to be their father.
I have the power.
Yeah.
Last night, I was raided about panty liners.
Yeah.
So they were asking me some story. We ended up in panty liner.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to explain the function of a panty liner. Mimi nikawambia, unajua nafahamu kwa mnavaa panty liners. Then wakaniambia, panty liners ni gani? Nikamwambia ni kama pads lakini zimekonda. Kazi yake nikamwambia ni kama tu pad lakini watu wanavanga tu.
Yeah.
How do you
Well,
help me, please.
So, number one, let me tell you, your kids are smarter than you think. So that's number one.
Okay.
Yeah? Because they've observed you more than you've observed yourself. Right? That's the truth.
Hey?
Then they have access to Google. Au wamezaliwa kwa mtandao. Wao ulipatana nayo.
Yeah.
Yeah? So they can Google anything, but they want to hear from you. Let's see how smart our dad is.
So that was a smart test.
Yeah, of course.
I wasn't ready.
Of course.
It's 9:20.
But you tell them the truth. And if they have more information, so you tell them, so panty liners are when you're having discharge, before your periods, yeah, or after. Then now you ask them, and you guys, what do you think? Ama, what have you had? Then you hear them out. So make it conversational. Because you have to know what is in them.
You're making it sound very easy.
It is.
Nini
ngumu hapo?
I'm dealing with 4 people.
Shida iko wapi?
1 man, 3 girls. Sasa hivi wananipelekesha hivi niko like,
how many siblings were you, Obinna, growing up?
We were 4. We had 1 girl.
Yeah.
That we never really spoke with because she was like behind me 2 years younger.
Yeah.
So najua wale wanafuatana kidogo. I'm like, hey yo, walk that side, I walk this side, please.
But don't you think it was a bad thing that there were no open conversations? In our generation, it was harder.
Yeah.
But it would have been easier because these things are going to happen anyway. So let's just, you face your shit head on.
Yani mpaka psychologist amesema shit. Okay. This is getting crazy.
Just face it.
Okay, since we are here talking about girls and everything, so that we start talking about you, let's just conclude.
Right.
I was having this conversation with you on the side, but now let's have it here.
Yeah.
Contraceptives. At what age do you introduce it to the girls? At what time do you tell them, hey, yo? Because I'm scared of any of my daughters, for example, God forbid, getting pregnant while they're still under 18. And then I have to deal with the pressure of being there for them because you can't patronize them. You can't punish them for what has already happened.
Yeah.
Then now I have to be there for them and be there for their child. And probably the person who will have impregnated them might not have the capacity to. Yeah. Then I have to tell you, it's just fine. And then now they're broken. They're, I don't know. What age do you, it's not supposed to?
Well, number one, there is no right and wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's start there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means everything starts with a conversation. Yeah. So having a conversation with them about contraceptives. And always, it has to be a relational conversation, engaging, right? So that they ask questions. You can feel uncomfortable. You'll have to deal with it. Unajua? But giving room for that conversation to happen and then hearing them out in terms of what contraceptions they know, then debating over the contraceptives that are there, and then now deciding, do you want them to get contraception at 15 and why? Will you meet their boyfriends? Yeah.
I'm going to shoot somebody. I'm going to shoot somebody, man. I'm just putting it out there. For any child that is watching this, or any parent who's thinking, oh, you know, my son is, hey! Resusci.
But you have faith in your children, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
but faith without action is dead.
Yeah, but they probably...
Listen, shit happens.
It does.
I'm not ready for it to happen.
But
then
when
I wish I knew.
No, when you have conversations,
yes,
half the things you thought that are bad will happen will not. Because they care about their lives as much, probably even more than you. The only thing that brings problems is there are no conversations. So you think that that boyfriend you have is better than your father. But if your father told you, now, Ujue, this is what happens and what, she's like, hey, by the way, this boyfriend is lying. Or let me go, they meet. Because, I mean, it's very important. When a boy comes and he meets you, he'll treat your daughter differently.
Okay. Boys. I will still shoot you.
Fungua milango za nyumba yako. Fungua milango za nyumba yako.
Before my kids are 18, not happening. No.
But just in case you have my number. Yeah.
Vivian, Anywho, welcome to Obinna Show Live.
Thank you.
Welcome to Miale. Have you been here before?
I have. I have.
Kula hapa?
Kidogo. Very nice.
All right.
Yeah.
If you haven't been in Miale, this is the best place to be. Parking lot on site, which is free. Car wash on site, you unalipia. Chakula yao A1, but it's affordable and it's beautifully made. See, zile machakula za junk food. Privacy guaranteed. Check this video. Alrighty, that is the reason why you should be here at Miale. So for tonight's edition of Obinna Show Live, we are having Vivian Kenya. If you don't know this lady, you are living under a rock. She's been in the industry for about 9-10 years. And she came, when I discovered her music, she was on a main switch and she was doing a different sound.
Yeah.
And then somehow she evolved and did a couple of collabos, got married to another celebrity, and life happened. And now she's a psychologist and she just published a book that we're going to be talking about. Tuanze kwa mziki. I knew you 9-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Your music ilikuwa inaitwaje, that type of music?
It was still Kapuka.
Your music was Kapuka? Equal more that?
It was
dream.
Yeah, it was still Kapuka because the drum was still the most significant sound.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. There's always a drum. I think it's just that it gets different variations.
Okay.
That it was
I thought it was more of a...
It's like Kapuka with house.
A house? Me, I was thinking more house. You're saying Kapuka, I'm like...
It's still Kapuka. If you listen, utaskia.
I Vivian like ukwa Kapuka.
It is.
But how did you end up into music though? Because initially haukuwa huko.
I was jobless.
Wow. Okay, wasani poleni. I apologize for all the wasani. Don't take it to heart.
No, that's encouragement to anyone who's jobless.
You're making other people not see us as serious people.
You can utilize your gifts.
When you're jobless, you think of music. No,
you can utilize your gifts.
Wow. So you are jobless. Then what to do? What to do?
No. Here's the thing. So, how did I start singing? So I would always I've sung since I was younger.
Okay.
But then in my time, the jobs that were impressionable were lawyers and doctors. Pilots.
Neurosurgeon.
Yeah. And then I was in State House. State House Girls High School.
Oh,
yeah.
State
House Girls.
In State House, like, you can be very wacky back.
State House. But I've been to State House.
Will you State House Girls?
State House Girls.
Hey, Sarah Bossy.
So obviously, coming from such a school, it was like these are the careers. Yeah. But I think for me, I always geared towards creativity. I think in my generation, I'm sort of like I'm a disruptor. Yeah, so I begin new things. So I started music kimchezo too. I did my first song. I would go to the studio just to pass time, you know. But anything that I do, the thing about me is anything that I do it with a lot of conviction. So that's how I started my music journey. And here I am.
How did you end up at Main Switch though?
So my producer at Main Switch, we were in primary school together.
It's a family business.
We were in Marion. Marion group of schools.
Okay. Just asking, who's your father? Off camera. Because Marion group of schools, State House girls. Where did you grow up? Where did you do your childhood?
The grace of the Lord.
Yeah, focus.
No, I grew up in Eastlands. Like I grew up in Huruma. Unajua Redeemed Church.
No, I'm not confused.
No, I'm telling you the truth. Like my life is not that black and white. I'm that blue thumb that sticks out. I'm a disruptor.
So, ulikuwa Huruma?
Yeah, that's why I grew
Ulienda
up.
paje Huruma? Ulizaliwa Huruma?
Yes.
When were Huruma?
I was born in Buruburu. Then we moved to Huruma.
H-Town.
H-Town. Then Pangani. Yeah.
Then ukaenda paje international?
Schools. I think nilikuwa too sharp.
Kwa sharp na school fees ni two different things. That's the direction I'm going. Nangoja upatie babako flowers zake ama mamako.
My parents were dedicated, but my mom is very, very hardworking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unapea mom flowers.
I give her. I give her.
Mom decided I go here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why you're saying, you know, somehow, you see?
No, but I feel it's several things. Okay. As much as it's mom, of course, but also unajua hakuna vile unaweza enda hiyo shule kama usomi. Okay. So you also have to be dedicated.
That you performed well.
Yes.
KCP. Pata?
Siku zetu zilikuwa.
Ulikuwa zile over 700?
Mimi young.
Mzae wachi hapa. Kama alifanya subject 7. Unajua mimi nilifanya subjects 5.
Uongo.
Cheza chini.
Kwanza ulifanya 10.
Kwa ni idea yangu inaanza na 1. Kuna idea yangu inaanza na 0.
It's still it's good.
So, yeah. Max ngapi?
Mingi. Hawa watoto hawezi elewa over 700.
Fast forward. State House girls. Ulipata?
I got a B.
Yo. Okay, okay. And then what was the direction? Were you going to college, university?
So I did a diploma in marketing. And then when I wanted to pursue, I started music. Okay. Then the music
took a different turn.
Yeah, it just created a whole different space.
How has it been though in the music? You know, I know it's not an easy bargain.
No.
Na siku tunakaukiwa.
Mbaya sana. It's a very tough terrain.
Yeah.
It's a very tough terrain. It needs you to know who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, and to sort of like sometimes to know when to sit still and when to act.
Okay.
But it's been an amazing journey. I think I'm happy that I have done music.
Okay.
I know in my music career I have achieved things that a lot of people would only dream of. So I'm very, very humbled and grateful for that.
True.
Yeah.
What was your lowest
in music?
In the music, yeah. Time ulikuwa zile za mimi now I'm stopping. Hapa penye imefika I can't.
I've been quitting music every year for the last 10 years. Every year I'm like
done. Stucky.
Yeah, but here we are 10 years. Kidogo.
Nipe beat.
Yeah, you know how it is. You're like acha tu nifanye kingine kamoja.
Why were you quitting? Is it the money? Is it
the money,
hate? Is it
the money,
the
the management, you know, also I guess just not knowing what I want properly.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that led me to writing this book.
Okay.
Because I believe when you know who you are and what you want, it's easier for you to move in that direction.
Okay.
As opposed to moving towards the noise. So unajua muziki vile iko. Sahi tafuta hii sound, tafuta hii beat.
Piga gengeton.
Piga hii.
Washatoka huko.
Imba na huyu, imba, you know?
Yeah.
Too much pressure. And a lot of confusion. It's not necessary.
And while you're doing music, these 10 years, what was your defining moment? Hilo likaa ukasema, I think I'm supposed to be here.
I think when I did my hugest show, I performed for over 10,000 people.
Where was that?
In Eldoret.
Hey, boss lady. Hey.
Yeah. For 12 hours. So that for me...
Screaming.
Yeah, that for me was...
You got on stage, you're like...
I remember I was backstage and I peeped. I'm not lying to you, I almost died. I said, today is the day I die. Because here's this mama kwa your stage. Then there's the countdown. I mean, 10,000 people, that's a lot of people.
Stop counting the people. Duh. Focus on the first line. Wengine sahau. Unapandanga stage ukiangalia hao wamekaa mbele unaambiwa as a performer identify one person. Perform for that person, ignore the rest.
Easier said. But that's the thing. I think the things we fear most, when you overcome, you get to another level and then another level. And then, so it's not easy, but it's very possible. Yeah.
How was it?
It was amazing. It was exhilarating. It was scary. I did it afraid the whole time. There was a countdown. Vivian, 10, Vivian, 9. You know, so it was crazy.
Which song did you start with?
I think Charm, because of the reggae. Yeah.
When he rolled And then last one.
I don't know if it was Woman in Love. Ama Teren. One of them.
Hey, uliwaroga.
Yeah, I thank God.
But what do you think is ailing the Kenyan music industry though? Because we are trying as artists.
Yeah.
But somehow we just get whooped. Oh, you are useless. You are singing stupid things. Oh, and you listen to some songs that are international, and they're also equally stupid.
Yeah.
And even some Kenyan songs that are stupid are the ones that hit.
Yeah.
And then you listen to this song like, really, guys? And then you guys are saying we're doing stupid things, but kila mtu ako hapo nini? We're like,
yeah.
What do you think is ailing us?
I think it's broad.
Yeah.
But I think it's leadership.
Okay.
Yeah. Individually, like, do you know how to lead yourself? Do you have self-control? Do you have discipline? Okay. You know, do you know when to say yes, when to say no? How to handle yourself? Unajua, seti umeenda show Brazil, umepewa mzinga 5. Wewe uko hapo. You're done, you know? Because that's what I know musicians do.
I know who did that, but it's now.
I've been one, so I know. So I think such things.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just not having a clear goal. Yeah, you don't know what you want and where you're going.
Yeah.
And then inner strength of character.
Hey, that one a lot of people lack.
Yeah, you need it because you need to be able to stand up for what you want. That way, if you're told this is the direction, you say, I hear you. Lakini this is where I'm going. That's it.
I find it so hard dealing with people always like, no, but you
know.
No. I'm like, no. This, no, sasa wewe ni kichwa ngumu.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
All the artists you've worked with.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Oh gosh. Of all the questions, I never anticipated that one. I think I always enjoy working with a new artist.
Okay.
I think working with Amani G at such a young age, I think she was 13.
Yes.
I'm just
her father is my best friend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Wood Phoebe.
Yes.
Legrand.
So I think working with her
Amani
for me was very, because she was amazing.
Yes.
You know?
She has a soul.
Yeah.
Then she puts it all. And then that time you guys really embraced her.
Yeah.
And she would sing.
Yeah.
But Kenyan industry.
It's
fine.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of amazing Kenyan musicians who go to West.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of musicians who are basic. And they're huge. You guys do know this guy cannot sing, right? But I'm like, it's fine. Wacha tuonge kwa ngoma alafu biti kwe poa.
Yeah.
But it's fine. So Amani G was your favorite?
I would say yes.
Your least favorite ama your worst? Ule alikusumbua, mpaka ukasema guy. First of all, I keep time, ama amekuja amewaka, ama weka verse, oh I'm still writing, and angoja inspiration, sijui nini, because they are there.
They are. Do you know I've never worked with such a stubborn artist? Can I tell you I've never? For some reason.
I think I know why.
Why?
Ni vile unakaa. Hata unaenda kumit Vivian, really? Unakuja na hangover.
Well, I've never. I thought it would be difficult to work with Chameleon.
Yeah.
When I did, but it was
I want to talk about Chameleon in a minute. I want to talk about Chameleon in a minute. But first, let me give you a flower. So, you saw when you met Breeder earlier on.
Yeah.
From nowhere, Breeder is like, I'm sending you a song.
Yeah.
I'm like, Breeder, come on, man. So you have that effect on people. You charm them. And you did that too. So, kidogo upata wataka kusumbua. So speaking of charming people, wewe na Chameleon mulinionyesha madharau.
Tulifanya nini?
Star Times. Kwa Star Times event, KICC.
Sips
Umepata penye
water.
naenda? I'm hosting, of course.
When analeta drinks.
Wacha nikuongeze.
Drink yangu imeisha.
You will need energy for
And
this.
I have a hard question that's coming
Yes.
up.
Haya. Vivian ana perform. Kidogo nimehost ni nini. Then I go backstage. Then akupata wewe na Chameleon. Then of course, Chameleon, we've grown up listening to Jamila, I'm like, yo, this Chameleon. And then myself, I never know how to hide. Me, if I like you, I'm like, yo, I love you, man. You know I like your music. So I'm telling Chameleon nini. Chameleon anakuangalia tu. Niko hapa, ninaongelesha Chameleon. Chameleon anakuangalia. Chameleon anakueleza, aki alini-ignore. I felt like shit. Sijawahi mwambia, kuna siku alikuja hapa Miale juzi, nikamwambia Chameleon akapatia, hey! Alafu wewe pia
Chameleon is very charming.
Where?
No, I mean, he has that gift in regards to his music. I'm telling you.
I know. So nyinyi mlikuwa mnaongeleshana, mimi naongelesha Chameleon mpaka kaninyima picha. Alikuwa amefocus tu na wewe. Hiyo time amko amefanya ngoma baada. I think
No,
that's the
we
time
had.
you guys you had already done the song.
We had, in fact, that's when we were planning on shooting the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had done the song.
Haki mlinifanya vibaya.
Pole, we are also growing.
Niambie sorry vizuri.
Sorry. We're also growing as individuals.
Haki that day I felt so bad.
Where's my camera? Give people room to grow, okay? Si ati mtu alikukosea, okay. Si ati mtu alikukosea 5 years ago, you're still there. Wait, learn to let things go.
Talk to me directly.
Yeah, even
Stop
you.
beating about the bushes.
Obinna, learn to let things go. Bygones are
mlifanya
bygones.
vibaya.
But pole, for closure.
Chameleon nini? Yeah, I just have
For
to let
closure,
it go.
pole.
Vivian tutakutana siku moja nakwambia.
Pole. Sorry. Husa. Achilia.
But amazing stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
So you came, did a song with Chameleon. You've done a song with Jaguar. Jaguar was among the first.
Yeah, he
actually.
was the first.
He was the first collabo. So Jaguar, Chameleon, who else?
Red Sun.
Red Sun. Woo! How was that though?
It was amazing.
Red Sun is
It was
a beast.
amazing, yeah.
Bodoro.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who else? Gosh, I've worked with so many artists.
Wewe umekuwa na favor sana. Watu wote nataka kuwork now, umesha work now. Put in a good word.
We can start your journey now.
Put in a good word.
I put in a good word. Okay.
Do it for a
Done.
sister. Sasa wewe ndo unakuwa kama manager. Do it
Done.
for a sister. Come on, just put a verse. You'll not lose anything.
Yeah.
I will fund it. But anyway, you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Fast forward, ukafanya music. Then at some point, you got into a relationship.
Yeah.
You broke our hearts. Ulitufanya vibaya. I'm speaking on behalf of the people. Sio mimi. Vivian amekuja huko. Sijui nini. Then boom, you're with another dude. I don't know where the hell that guy came from. I don't know the guy before you. I'm like, wow. I'm like, must be lovely. Okay. And then you guys started parading each other. Munashikana, munabebana, munenda hivi. Niko like, atawachana tu. So,
Kamati ya Rocha.
total disclosure. Among the Kamati ya Rochafu people,
It was, you were
I
there.
was the chairman.
All right.
I was like, so guys, don't worry, we're slow. And then at some point, you guys started doing content. I was like, ay. I'm like, imeenda. How was it though? Finding love?
Losing it.
Let's find it fast.
Find it fast.
Let's
okay.
find
Finding
it
it. Okay. I really think that we live the Wambo in me. We live life in seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that season of my life was part of self-discovery, and he was part of that journey. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think if I had not gotten married to him, maybe I would have gotten married to someone else, I guess.
Huh? Ati?
As in,
I had you.
you know what I mean, yeah?
I got you.
You get what I mean.
Yeah.
So just embracing that season for what it was.
Okay.
I think we both had amazing strengths. We both do, yeah? But some seasons end, yeah? So that season did that.
Ulipatana wapi?
So we met at a concert in Nakuru. Yeah. But I didn't meet him when I was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Those times, I think I had just done the song with Jaguar, and then I had done A Woman in Love.
Yes.
A Woman in Love. Yeah. Yeah. So
okay, keep doing what you're doing, no. I just done a woman in love. You had to sing it.
So Jaguar had a big concert there
Yeah.
because that time he was really riding high with Kigeugeu, Kio, Kipepeo, yeah. And I wasn't there. I think I came like on the last day or something, but Jaguar would always tell people I'm not there because I think he was also trying to protect me from the industry and the madness that comes with that space. So he didn't meet me, but he got my number.
Okay.
And then now we started talking, pole, and then that's how we met.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why did you marry him?
Good question. Is it fair if I say he proposed on TV? Is that he proposed on 10/10.
Oh,
So I was like,
you're like, no, I have to go through with this, man. This is not part of the plan, but
no, but
the whole country is watching.
Yeah, but I think we really need to just let life flow. Because if we dissect every single decision that we make, we'll never really move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just what it is. But it was a good thing. It
Sounds
worked.
nice.
It worked while it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my career was still there at that
It
time.
blossomed, yeah.
Yeah,
It was huge.
Yeah.
At what point did you realize now this is not happening?
Right. Or the relationship?
Yes. So that probably other people are also watching and they're in relationships. Probably
Yeah.
they are seeing the signs, but they're
Yeah.
just like, no, let's hold on tight. It's still death do us part.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're like, I think letting get an over 10 to Rudisha.
I think we grew
Okay.
individually and then we grew apart.
Okay.
You either grow parallel ama systematically. What's the word? So you either grow together or everyone takes their own direction. So I think we went into separate directions kidogo.
Umetufanyia kama psychologist. Haujajibu swali.
No, we just grew apart.
At what point did you
So,
know? You
so
can grow
at
apart,
what,
yes. But
at what point?
yeah, there's some signs you go like,
I think about a year and a half ago when the relationship ended.
Okay.
I think that for me.
When the relationship ended,
Yeah.
I mean, when you guys are still together, is there a time when you realized and said, wait a minute, this thing is actually not going the direction you want it to go?
Oh yeah. I mean, we had general ups and downs for sure.
No, those are there.
Yeah.
People always fight, but kuna time unafika tu umechoka. You can even sit down. Do you guys like sit down and say?
We did.
Okay.
We did, but these things are very complex, eh?
Yeah.
Because unajua, it's also about vision. So for me, I am a musician, yes, but I'm very deep-seated. I sit with things for a while. I simmer. I'm like those kinds of artists. Very, my primary personality is I'm a melancholic. So I've written personality types in the book.
Okay.
So I think it was just not really creating a good foundation for the relationship. I think that's really what contributed to the demise of the relationship. Yeah.
Okay. So there's someone right now in a relationship. You've been married before.
Yeah.
Now you're
Separated.
unmarried. Separated makes it sound so bad. Let's say unmarried.
Okay, unmarried.
Okay, even that one makes it. Seme uko soko. Umekutana na sisi huku sini magunia za waru. Tunashinda tu huku kwa soko.
There is no winning.
Wengine wetu sisi huku ni makanjo. Kazeni kushika tu watu wa kulala ndani.
Obinna, by the way, you're very controversial. Now, nanga two statements zako. It's just that I know if I
I'm
told
a disruptor.
you. No, you're just controversial.
Disrupting in a controversial way.
No, just.
Okay. This is what I normally think. I'm living in a different world. And if I say everything that I think and I know, other people will not comprehend. They'll not even take it. So I'm like, don't say this. But sometimes when I feel like I should just say it, then when I say it, so it's fine. Focus. This interview is not about me. On a hyper question. So, you've been married before. There's someone who's married now. Just overall look. What makes marriage work? A few things to look out for. Now, so come at it from a wife point and also a psychologist point of view. What makes marriage work or relationships?
I think number one is compatibility.
Okay.
Friendship. Yeah,
Okay.
because a lot of what happens when you're with someone is you pass time together a lot. Yeah, so mko kwa gari pamoja, mko kwa bank pamoja, mko kwa supermarket, so it's really like you guys have to be buddies. So most people don't create friendships. They don't even, they might love one another, but they don't like each other.
Okay. Unasikia? You love each other, but you don't like each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for you to live with someone for 30, 40 years, you have to like them. Yeah. So that has a lot to do with compatibility. It's like the way you were saying you're afraid of heights, and then you marry someone who loves heights. I mean, so there are two ways. It's like, it's okay for her to love heights, but you don't want, or you despise the fact that she loves heights. So if you despise, then you're not supposed to be in a relationship with that person. So it's like being able to let the other person be who they are,
Okay.
and being supportive, even if it's not your line of work. But if you actually despise the things that they like,
Kwisha.
then that relationship is not going to stand the test of time.
Wait. What do you think of forgiveness?
It's valid.
Is it an important part in a relationship?
Absolutely.
Kuna wale vichwa ngumu wanafanya tu na kichwa ngumu.
Yeah, but you need to be able to communicate. Communication skills. A lot of us don't know how to communicate effectively.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is a way you communicate. There are people who communicate more through actions than words. There are others who communicate primarily through words more than actions. So now it's getting a blend in between, understanding how the person you're with communicates. And then creating now, unajua ukishajua kitu, then unasema, okay, I know you like actions, but I need you to start using words a little bit because I hear words more than I see actions, you know? Okay. So, but first you have to know what you're dealing with, and then now you create.
Get the balance.
Yeah.
Family?
Forgiveness and family, or what?
No, is family a factor in a relationship? Like my family, their family, ama it's just the two of you?
Family is definitely a factor.
Okay.
But self-awareness is more important than family.
Okay.
Because you might have a family member who's an atheist and you are a believer. So it's about, are you able to coexist? Are you able to respect each other's opinions? So that's self-awareness. Okay. But most families have, they're enmeshed. So they enable things that are toxic. There are families who never talk about the things that are wrong. So they keep sweeping under the carpet.
Good vibes and inshallah. Good vibes. Let's just. So you are supposed to talk about the wrong things.
Yes, you're supposed to address them. Not live in them, but address them. There are things that have solutions now, there are others that don't. But let's know what we are dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things that make relationships fail? I just list just a few.
The main one is resentment.
Huh? How?
Have you ever resented someone? Like anakuchosha, presence yake, vile anapumua, vile
So it
is. Yeah, because maybe you're trying to force things.
I think
so
that only works with broke men. Like if a man is broke, ukipumua, huyo demo anakuangalia. Wana nguruma hapa. But for men, I don't think the men wanakanga sema hiki kinapumua je. No, men kidogo atuko kwa kupumua sana, tunakuwa kwa kuhover. She's just hovering around. Ni kama it's a bad spirit. Unataka watch game ako hapo kwa TV. Unataka ako kwa kitchen. She's just hovering.
So you don't want her there?
Yeah, sometimes you just want her to disappear. You know, I love you, but babe, please, bedroom. Ama I love you, but enda ona mabeshte zako. Ama wacha niende.
Have a life.
Simu sasa uko na nani? Patia nani simu. Mbona nimeposa uja like? Mbona just hovering.
But because you know you are a public figure, so maybe that thing. Kuna wenye no one is recognizing them.
Kuna pia hiyo, we in a relationship but nikana najidate. Au Kongo tu. Yes, yeah, there's also that part. Yeah, so, resentment. Resentment. But it's fine.
Resentment. Incompatibility.
Incompatibility.
Yeah. And then that family interference. Like, you know, when I always wonder, when you call maybe your in-laws and you tell them all the bad things about your partner, I don't know how you expect that relationship to work.
True.
Because you're shaming them, you're degrading them, you're trying to make, and they're there whereby you're married. So say hypothetically we are married, yeah?
What to hypothetically?
Hypothetically, please.
To hypothetically, just say we are married.
Editor, who is my camera? Please do not edit. Kwanza andika hapo on a caps lock in front of my face. Hypothetically.
Imeandikwa nini hapa chini? Obinna show live.
Mi huwezi
To
nitisha.
hypothetically andika tu we are married.
Hypothetically being the keyword.
Ni sawa.
And then you
We
call
are rubbing it in.
you call my parents.
Yes.
And you start telling them all the things that are wrong with me.
There are some things that are wrong with you. Resentment. Unaona? Nimepumua tu.
This is the part where I storm out. Where's the door?
Yani nimepumua tu nashakasirika. So I call parents and snitch on you.
Yeah. You're saying, unajua Vivian, kutoka akue psychologist, anajifanya mjuaji sana.
Ananisomea tu kwa nyumba.
Namwambia
nimefukuzwa kazi,
you know nini.
You need to write your pros and cons.
No, but that's like on a light note. But there are others who will call and say, unajua huyu mtoto wako amejiachilia, amenona, ama you know such things.
So ukijiachilia nisiambia mamako?
Okay, are you living with my mother or with me? Hypothetically.
Living with you, lakini nimekwambia mara mingi na wewe ni kichwa ngumu. And then siwezi kukupiga wewe si mtoto. So I go through your mama like, "Mother, hebu ambia huyu kitanda tununua ni 4x6." Siku hizi najipata nimehangwa mbangu kwa frame.
That is communication.
See, now I'm going through channels. Umesema hiyo zi.
But you're shaming. It's like if I say, Obinna kazi yake ni kulala tu hapa. Siku hizi hata mkangi mapema.
But kama lala niambie.
Exactly. Kama nimenona niambie. Exactly.
No, kuna wale wamenona and they embrace it and they like it. Na pia kuna sana penda wamenona. It's like me, I like obvious women. Like she's all over the place. Unalipa rent, understand kwa nini umelipa. Si kadem kadogo kamepotea tu. Mumelipa 3 bedroom lakini kamekwama kwa jikoni. Between the jikoni and wifi. Vivian, breathe. Wacha kuniangalia kama client wako. Umisi client wako. You're like, hey. Huyu atalipa kweli hizo shop. Wana kuchekelea client wako.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
So, wale wanataka kuoa na wale wako in relationships, you've seen the signs.
Yeah.
So, communicate, resentment, learn how to talk to your person.
Yeah.
Wacha go through corners.
And get a professional. Because sometimes when you go to the parents, they are not equipped. Because family will always be biased.
Okay.
So try and get a professional therapist for you guys individually and together.
Okay.
But also get on a journey of understanding who you are, your identity, trusting your thoughts, trusting your decisions, self-regulation, you know, such things.
Okay.
Such that even if you're upset, you know how to say, okay, right now I'm upset, I'm not going to have this conversation, but I can have it tomorrow, or I can have it, you know, such things.
Kuna mademu ukiambianga hivyo ni noma we. Sikia sasa nimejaa mstaki story. No! I'm like, sikiza, wacha tu niende tutaongea kesho. Hakuna! Sasa unipendi. Like, no, sijasema sikupendi. I'm just saying I'm too angry. I can't talk about no.
But maybe reassure her. I don't know.
Nimejam. Na kuriashua nini? Mimi nimejam. Mimi sasa na wish wenu ugongo na track ya takataka. Okay, na wish there doesn't ifanyike, but I'm like, you go hang, man. And then unaniambia reassure you. But anyway, it's fine. Unajua mimi niko therapy session.
Ndio naona.
I needed you.
You're doing well. You're doing well. Let me tell you, as every therapist, there's nothing wrong with you. Uko sawa.
Kuna mimi. Trust me, mimi nimejua. I know.
You know all your
that is wrong with me.
No, there's nothing.
My mom thinks like that. Angejua tu, but it's fine.
Ukweli.
Now let's talk about psychology. We've spoken about Vivian the musician, Vivian the parent, Vivian the wife. Now let's talk about psychology. somehow umetowai kwa kona, we were not ready.
Yeah.
Me, I was reading the post on your, when I saw you had a book, I'm like, okay. So I'm reading your caption. I'm like, psychology. I'm like, Vivian, wacha kutubeba wana wewe.
Really?
At what point did you branch into psychology? Then why?
So...
No,
so what happened when I went through my separation, I started my journey of self-discovery. And before I got into music, I actually wanted to study psychology. Yeah,
okay.
But I never did, because I feel like some of my gifts are in the mind and the spirit. Like, I know, that's why when I sing, people feel a kind of way. You feel, you know, happy. Yeah, people feel good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So being in the music for all those years and not knowing who I am and trying to discover myself through my gift, I realized that I needed to actually sit with myself. I guess because of the loss that I went through as a result of the separation, because we were also business partners, everything. So everything crumbled. So studying psychology, I was interested, but it was also a journey I embarked on to discover who I was as a person.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then it went well. You went to school.
Yes.
Graduate.
Sija graduate. I'm still in school.
Oh.
But I got my certification earlier this year.
When you confused kidogo.
So what happens when you're studying? Kuna kuanga na kitu inaitwa practicum. Yeah.
Yeah, psychology too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So practicum is you are authorized to practice because you have the knowledge. You're equipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wewe uliambiwa unaweza?
Yes.
So umeshaanza kuipiga?
I do.
Uko na maklans?
I do.
Unakwambia?
Especially when I came out with my story. Probably you didn't watch it. But when I came out with my story, I think people in this country really suffer in silence.
Yep.
Yeah, so people really came out and talked about their challenges in dating, in just family ties,
life,
generational challenges, you know, economics, career, all these things. Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
As an artist,
as
a psychologist,
as
a lady, what do you think is the main cause of the mental situation we have? Like, I'm looking at Gen Z. Yeah. And I'm seeing we have a huge problem. Most have not seen it, and it's going to like blow. Because tough times create tough people. Tough people create good times. Good times create soft people. Yeah. So the tough times that our parents were going through were creating tough people, which was us. Then we started creating a little bit of good times. Now we have Gen Z who is coming after us. They have the good time. Now you see people who are 22. They're like, oh, me, I'm done with life, man. My life is not working. Me, I want to end it. Yeah. Oh, me, I'm disappointed. I'm like, you're 22. Yeah. Some of us, we are like, until 27, 28, but we not figured. At 22, nilikuwa naoshia watu sijui nini wapi, nafanya kazi industrial area, I'm doing all jobs. But Gen Z, like they want things so easy. Like I was telling you before we started, dancing. Yeah. I look at dancers on TikTok, I'm just like, dancing that I did, road show, nini, we had rehearsals, nini, you can dance for 30 minutes to 1 hour routines. TikTok, alafu, oh, mekasirika japata like you couldn't expect. But you are not like a dancer. You are, same to musicians, same to people going to school. Like, me, I'm tired with education. Me, I'm like, you're tired with education? Yeah. Oh, mama amenigombanisha, me, I'm moving out of home. Oh, dada amenifanyia nini? I'm like, what do you think is ailing us? What's our problem? Do we have like a serious mental situation now? It's still self-awareness. Okay. But you know, each generation has different challenges. Okay. Yeah. Like for our parents' generation, you'll realize, okay, let's say our grandparents. Okay. Hapo ilikuwa independence. So it was really about serious survival. Your time kulikuwa na famine. Remember when people were only eating maize and a lot of things? Goro. I'm all like that. Fossils in the building. So that time it was serious survival. Yeah. Then now for our parents, it became about
trying to create a good future for their children. Ndio watoke kwa hiyo poverty.
Yeah.
So you see like a lot of us, watu ndio walienda majuu kutafuta, black tax, you're trying to save your family from extinction.
Yeah.
Shida zisikuwe mingi. So now for Gen Z, of course now for them with internet, AI and all these things, they have also unique challenges. So each generation's challenges is different. So definitely the solutions are also different.
Challenges za Gen Z ni gani?
Bado tu self-awareness. It's still self-awareness, it's just packaged differently. Self-esteem, those things don't change.
Yeah, self-esteem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-esteem, comparison, a lot of that. A lot of that. And just not knowing what you want,
Yeah.
So us guys tulikuwa tunabebwa na wave, but you would only compare yourself with your 3 neighbors in your estate.
Okay.
This one is comparing themselves with
millions online.
Yeah, and then for us as millennials, I mean, growing up, sisi bado tulicheza kati, kalongo, so we were separated from the phone. But for them, anything that they want access to, and then all these forex, coding, yeah, then, you can be on your computer the whole day and you make your money there, but then loneliness, lack of socialization skills. They don't know how to have a conversation. Yeah.
I mean, I'm having a tough time without my kid. Always banning the phones. I'm like, no phones.
Because that's what they know.
Me, like my kids even know if I'm driving and you're in the car, nobody touches their phone. Because you can leave the house to a destination. They don't know how you got there. Because
they don't know the trip.
They don't know. Yes. So me, I'm like, look outside the window like I used to do. I still kwa basi, count the trees. Inapita whip. Enda nazo. Alikuwa anakatu yuko kwa simu. Mnafika, oh we are here. Anashuka. You've come to a gaming lounge. Wamekaa hivi tena wako hivi. Then why did I bring you here?
But even COVID crashed all the systems, eh?
Yeah.
That thing that we say at COVID going back to normal, there's no way we're going back to.
No, we're not.
No, there are things that just died with COVID.
COVID messed a lot of employment opportunities because it taught bosses that you actually don't need people.
And you don't need an office.
Yeah, and you don't need a lot of people.
You don't need a lot of people.
From home.
Yeah.
Yes, then they also made people lazy. Well, like, see, I can just do it from the house. So yeah. You rarely go to the office.
Yeah.
Kama watu wangu wanaweza shoot from home.
They would.
Wangefanya. Wende tu live.
Na sweatpants.
Tuifinya tu. Usinywe maji ya sweatpants. Let's talk about the book.
Right.
Take back your power. Vivian Wamboy. Why did you Vivian Kenya?
Because that's my ID name.
So kitabu ni ID lakini ngoma ni?
No, zote tu. Without Vivian Wamboy, Vivian Kenya cannot exist.
Man nigga. I like it. Tell me about Take Back Your Power. How did this come to be?
So, let's see.
Okay.
So Take Back Your Power, it's a book, but it's also, it has reflection exercises.
Okay.
Yeah, so teaching people how to cope with everyday stressors.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you're irritated, how do you handle it, what's your morning routine? What do you do when you wake up? What do you eat? Do you move your body properly? What do you do when you're stressed? Ile kitu watu wanavutanga na shisha kale ka kitu kanitongo nini? Do you take that ka substance or maybe do you send memes? Sorry, I don't know these things.
Wanavuta kitu na shisha.
I'm old.
Si ni shisha.
That ka thing. Vape.
Oh,
when ni mshamba kama
shisha
mimi.
Electric.
Ekelea hapa. Mshamba mwenzangu ujui.
This is electric.
Wewe unaita
electric shisha.
Yeah.
Kama shisha on the go.
Yeah, so coping mechanisms when you're kwa sababu life ni iko na stress. The everyday stressors, there are things that happen that we do not expect. Yeah. So the book is centered on that, and also the relationships that we all have. So your relationship to your higher power, whether you call it source or God, your relationship with your highest self. Yeah. So highest self is like when you're operating in high vibration. Yeah. And then your relationship with others. Okay. Yeah, so when you're having a challenge with someone, unasemanga, wewe kwenda huko hata unakuanga na sura mbaya, or do you like do you resolve conflicts amicably? Unajua ama zenye zina people are crazy kwanza Kenyans. Unajua? We don't know how to resolve conflicts. We just know we know aggression. Sijui kama ni mau mau.
No, Kenyans don't know how to. Yeah.
And sometimes you don't have to respond like that.
Okay.
You know, you can just say, by the way, Obinna, isiku ulinifanyia hivi na hivi na hivi, and as such, I don't really want to have a relationship with you anymore. That's actually healthier. No, I'm saying it's something it's an example.
Hey.
It's an example.
Okay,
yeah?
all right.
There's something I'm sure you've heard, it's called conscious uncoupling. Have you heard of it?
No.
Conscious uncoupling?
No.
So I write about it here. Let me see if I can find it.
Conscious uncoupling.
Conscious uncoupling.
I've not heard that word.
Conscious uncoupling is...
Nimesikia conscious kando na couples pia nimesikia kando.
So conflict resolution.
Okay.
This is page 49. There's a popular term called conscious uncoupling. This describes recognizing that our close relationships are our teachers, helping us evolve our internal spiritual support structure, and so avoiding the drama of conflict and experience what we call a conscious uncoupling. Like nile mnaachana kiro safi.
So I do this, but sijaita conscious uncoupling.
Oh, you do it?
Yeah. Me, I'm the guy for, so listen, this and this has happened, so how do we solve this?
Yeah.
You do know this and this, and this and this and
Yeah.
this. Me, I'm not the guy for,
That you look like the guy for Gongwa Nagari.
I know, I look like a lot of things.
Yeah, and it's hard because it requires self-control.
I know, because you normally feel sometimes.
Yeah, because you feel,
but it was a
Yeah.
So it's called conscious
uncoupling. So I write about it, and then I ask someone to give just their own experience.
Went their way without negative exchange.
Yes.
No, negative exchange lazima ikuwe kidogo. After conscious uncoupling, lazima vitu mbili destabilize.
So do you come back later ama when wale wa kuweka grudge?
Me wanashika grudge. By the way, I can put a grudge for years.
By the way, nakumbuka wewe ni mtu wa kuweka grudge.
Yeah, there are people who have had grudges for years.
But
and I just meet you, I see just don't talk to you. I just like, I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm not gonna conscious uncouple.
And why? And
I don't know. I think it's just the way I am. Like myself, if you do me wrong, intentionally, I block you. I have a way of blocking things from when I was young and everything, and I block that part and I seal it, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with Vivian. Vivian is an antagonist, and so when I see Vivian this side, I will look this side. And even if you come in, if you say hi to me, I just look at you like.
Oh, you don't say hi back?
No.
Wow.
I've met people even in the industry, and I just meet you in front of, and I'll say hi to everybody, but not you, because we are not friends. Why would I lie to you? Hey, how are you doing? I don't care. Go Wanagari.
Lucy Kibaki vibes.
There
May
you
her
go.
soul rest in
There
peace.
you go.
But she was the OG of that. And akuruka tu kwa line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about someone ghosting you.
Yeah, so that's also an example. So when someone ghosts you, do you automatically assume they detached from you because of something you did? Ignore the whole scenario altogether? Nag them until they give you closure?
That's
I
me.
think that's you.
Me.
Give it to God and give yourself grace as you move forward.
Don't include God in your problems that umejiwekea. Mimi niko zile niambie maze. What did I do? Nini maze? Si niambie tu.
But sikuna watu wajai kukupatia closure?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. There are people who they always tell you, no, it's just, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
No, what is it?
Plus we process differently.
Yeah, myself I process with closure.
Yeah.
Mimi niambie ndio sasa nijue yenyewe hapa ni mimi nilichoma.
But you can have your own personal closure.
That's fake because you conclude for the other person.
No, you make peace with yourself.
No, that one I always do so many times. By the time I make peace with everything, I'm like, it's fine. But when we kwa zile, but kusema kweli. Speaking of which, kuna ex wangu haukuniambia, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I've made peace with myself.
You have made peace, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've seen...
and that's the thing, like you need to find your tribe. So when you know who you are, you attract people who are aligned to you.
So
not everyone is for you.
Unaelewananga
na Wakamba. But is it Wakamba or is it... No, it's a spiritual identity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you find people you identify with?
Yeah, people who are aligned. You see, like now, for me and you, our alignment is we are both in the creative industry. Yeah. So it becomes easier for us to converse.
Okay.
Yeah. So unapata maybe just your different interests. Maybe you like bowling, so you find a community. Like Udapata, you'll resonate more with people who like that. You'll resonate. So now, the more you discover who you are, the more you align with people who are unajua, attached to the things that you like. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
So that it's easier.
This book is well written. Welcome breathing exercises.
Yeah, people need breathing exercises. Most people don't know how to breathe right. It's true.
Just talk to him. Mwambie.
No, it's true.
Sasa mtu kukuwa na sinus.
But then you kweli.
Umeandika kwa kitabu. Had to close your eyes and softly gaze at the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you gaze at the floor while closing your eyes?
Like
Vivian?
this.
Close your eyes and softly gaze at the floor. Do you know that?
So you gaze at the floor and then you close your eyes.
But I'm gonna close your eyes.
But I'm sure you get the drift.
Okay, or means some and pole. Slowly inhale through your nose. Now slowly exhale through your mouth. Repeat several times. Yenyewe umeandika. Mpaka umetuchorea watu huku. Huyu nani?
As me.
Vivian, we wacha bwana.
Akai mimi?
No.
Are you serious?
Ebu zoom in. Ango mtapata, wacha niweke hivi. Ndio hiyo. Zoom in.
Isn't that me?
Hebu muangalie,
It is.
Angalia. Ndio hiyo hapo. Hi Vivian, your side view is very different.
Why?
Walai side view haikai kama wewe.
Ni mimi tu.
So
the photographer.
Kitabu goes for how much and where do people find it?
It goes for 1,500 Kenya shillings.
Okay.
It's available at Nuria Bookstore.
Okay.
But it's also available for delivery. So the link is on my page.
Is there a number people can call?
Yes, there is a number.
Link. Okay.
There's a number.
Which number do they call?
Sijui na kichwa, but it's on my page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So get on Vivian's page, get this book, you will need it. Gen Z, millennials, get this book, it'll help you find out who you are and how to...
Yeah, because here's the thing, no one is gonna solve your shit.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do the work, the heavy lifting yourself. You know, we live in a society where people are expecting to be saved. But if you've ever really been in problems, you'll realize that no one is coming to save you.
You're on your own.
It starts with you. Then people come in and support whatever you're doing. Okay. So now the reason I'm here is because I wrote this book. So if I didn't write this book, there'd be nothing to support.
True.
You understand? True. So if you didn't have this show, there'd be nothing for me to show up for. So people need to believe in who they are. Then they need to stop being afraid to fail. Then they need to just go for it. Pole pole. Now there's no shame in kuandikwa kazi. Kama unahitaji kuandikwa kazi, andikwa kazi. Yeah, you need to work. You need to bring in the results. If there's one thing that I feel our parents did well, is they worked for what they have. Yeah. Us, we want freebies, and they're not there. That's why unapata mtu, you go broke, bas. But you can reinvent. If you investigate our parents, they went broke probably 3 times over their lives. True. But they unaanzisha hiyo gear tena. Yeah, we need to do that.
So let people know it's okay to fail.
Yes.
It's okay to fall.
It's very important.
Get back up.
Have you ever failed? Me, I have.
I have many times. You know me, I'm a guy of trying.
Yeah.
I try this and I go like, hey, norma. Try this, hey, norma. Hata hii shot najaribu tu. Ikiumana, tunaenda na ingine. Obinna tomorrow live.
But amwezi niita hapa na mfail. Hapana. No. I refuse.
This is what I always think. In my life, I always prepare for the worst. Shit happens. I'll not just come and say, this show must work. Okay, if it doesn't, will I die? But
you're generally an optimistic person.
Yes, I'm optimistic and I put in the work. Yes. But I'm always like, if this happens, at least
you regroup.
Try. Yes, regroup, strategize, try something else, or try it but in a different way. Because if you do the same way, same results. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good stuff you're doing. Thank you for this book.
You're welcome.
At least I'll get myself this copy.
Yes.
But why did you have to paint it pink? Sasa siwezi tembea na kitabu kwa town.
Unaweza?
Hata niweke kumkono huku. Nitembea na kitabu ya pink kwa town naambia Obinna amejoin na kina Brian Chira.
Really?
I know. We're going to be interviewing him.
That's not a good example.
Okay, sawa. Wacha nimeweka hapo. That's my copy. Unajua sitaki ku nini. So guys, get the book. Support Vivian. Are you still doing music? Ama umeachana nayo sasa?
I don't think I can ever stop singing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so Soon. Music broke my heart. But my heart is regrouping. Tumesema ni regroup. Ekelea hapo. We're regrouping.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Don't stop. We don't stop.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Thank you for having me at the show.
Okay.
Have I taken over your show? Nimeongea kukushinda?
I know, but that's the whole point.
All right.
Kwani unataka niongee kukushinda?
You
Ndio anaambia kwa comment section, "Unaleta interviewer."
Wait.
Alafu,
Do you know your personality? I think you're melancholic. Let's just read your
Ebu break it down.
before we close.
Okay.
So melancholies, strengths, sensitive,
I am very sensitive.
analytical, perfectionist, gifted, loyal, dependable, self-sacrificing.
Woo!
I
That's
picked
me,
it
baby.
right, eh?
That's me.
Yeah.
Kumbe umekuwa unanicheki.
Na kuangalia, na kuanalyze hapa.
Ehe. Sasa ile mbaya ni gani?
Ujasikia weaknesses. Weaknesses.
We have to.
Yeah, we need to put it. Tumesema we are facing.
Na weakness. Sasa wewe sikia.
Self-centered.
In a different way.
Yeah.
Because if you do the same way, how kuniambia, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I've made peace with myself.
You have made peace, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've seen...
and that's the thing, like you need to find your tribe. So when you know who you are, you attract people who are aligned to you.
So mimi nitafute
Not
Wakamba.
everyone is for you.
Mimi nitafute Wakamba.
Unaelewananga na Wakamba? But is it Wakamba or is it... No, it's a spiritual identity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you find people you identify with?
Yeah, people who are aligned. You see, like now, for me and you, our alignment is we are both in the creative industry.
Yeah.
So it becomes easier for us to converse.
Okay.
Yeah. So unapata maybe just your different interests. Maybe you like bowling, so you find a community. Like unapata you'll resonate more with people who like that.
Unapenda ndogogio, tafuta watu wa ndogogio.
You'll resonate. So now, the more you discover who you are, the more you align with people who are
Okay.
unajua, attached to the things that you like. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
So that it's easier.
This book is well written. Welcome kama breathing exercises.
Yeah, people need breathing exercises. Most people don't know how to breathe right. It's true. Giving.
Okay, and forgiving.
Harder than... Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Pole. Slowly inhale through your nose. Now slowly exhale through your mouth. Repeat several times. Yenyewe umeandika. Mpaka umetuchorea watu huku. Huyu nani?
Examination.
That's self-centered. Me, I thought
It
self-centered
is,
like-
because think about it, the world has over 7 billion people. Yeah, but when you're doing something, you're really, because I'm also the same, you're thinking, unajua, it has to go like this. It's like the world revolves around you. It's a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. The world is bigger than you.
No.
Sorry. News flash. Kuna watu 7 billion. You're like a grain of sand.
I'm special.
Acha niendelee na weaknesses. Unforgiving.
Okay, unforgiving.
Harbor animosity. Hiyo hata umetuambia. Bitterness.
Bitterness.
Kama unaweza pita mtu na usimsalimie, why would you do that? Ni nini?
Sikumuona. Sioni nikimsalimia.
But here's the thing. The thing about temperaments, they help you understand yourself better, which is good.
Okay, you some psychology. Aki umenianalyze 100%.
100. I just suspected you are melancholy.
Is it
so
wrong?
I would advise everyone to go through the personality test.
Is it wrong?
No. There's nothing wrong. Uko tu sawa. See, I've told you I'm also a melancholy.
No, sure.
But I think you're also a choleric. So you usually have one primary and one secondary. So your primary is melancholic. Choleric is, let me look.
Cholera.
No, choleric.
Is it choleric? Because we're anahara. He's choleric. Anahara na anaendesha.
No, choleric, strengths, confident,
okay,
goal-oriented,
okay,
determined,
okay,
active, practical, leader, optimistic. Weaknesses.
Tuachie unaharibu.
No, self-sufficient. Like unajiona sana, like unaweza fanya kila kitu. Unaweza ambia hawa, mtu akileta ujinga nitashikilia hiyo kamera na nitaka hapa pia. Ashaiwaambia hivyo, si ndio?
Unaharibu. But you know, I can do this, eh? No, like I can do it. Like I actually studied it. Like, guys, me, I'm just warning you. You just know. Because here I'm going in danger. I will interview and shoot myself.
Nenda unasema tunarudi unaongea.
Another one?
Cold.
Cold.
Inconsiderate.
Benjamin, I'm hot. Eh?
Inconsiderate. You're already willing to fire everyone.
Oh, that's inconsiderate.
Yeah, it's...
Maybe I'm fire somebody. Guys, try me.
Domineering.
Yonigani.
Takes control. Like, this is what you're just saying you'll do. So your primary is melancholic, choleric.
Hey?
So even as you date, it's good to understand the temperament of whoever you're with.
Unajua mimi nataka kujidate. Nitanyonga. I will take matters in my own hands. Na pia si usifikiri unanisaidia, haunisaidii.
It's true. 100%. 100. Now that's you.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
I'm going to read that book, and you've made me look at myself differently.
Yeah.
I think I have a problem now. I thought I was fine, but kumbe shida ni mimi. Guys, I'm so sorry. Nimekuwa naongelesha vile nataka. Mumeona si shida yangu, ni ugonjwa. Mumeona daktari amesema this situation, Pole, Kamula, Jamaro Ratio, Jemo, Manuele, ko sawa, ambia Ken, sorry. Sawa. Jama Floral, Ras, Pole.
But let everyone know their temperament. It becomes easier.
No, hawa nimejua zao. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching the show. We wish you well, Vivian.
Thank you.
Bring us more music. You're waiting for that.
I will.
Tonight we are having, after this we are having Tom Daktari. And after Tom Daktari we're having Brian Chira. It's going to be a long night. So brace for impact. Comment, like, subscribe. We're out.